Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we're tackling something that is literally a game changer for parents. We are asking a huge question. Why is choosing the exact right words absolutely essential when raising your daughter? Or, as the focus goes, अपनी बेटी की परवरिश में शब्दों का सही चुनाव क्यों जरूरी है? We're going to see how the everyday vocabulary we use can fundamentally shape her entire destiny. Let's dive right in. So, let's start with a really quick thought experiment. Be honest. Do you ever use pet names like princess or maybe Papa Ki Pari for your little girl? I mean, it's incredibly common, right? We say it with so much love, but we rarely stop to think about the deep psychological weight these specific terms actually carry. It sounds totally innocent, but here is the wild twist. Our everyday vocabulary might actually be programming fragility into our kids. Without us even realizing it, the casual language we adopt could literally be making our daughters psychologically weak. And to really grasp how this happens, we need to take a hard look at where our words actually come from. Section 1. The bitter truth of unknown words. Okay, let's look at the etymology of a super common word, aurat. It actually originates from the Arabic term aura, which historically translates to defect, imperfection, or genitalia. Crazy, right? When imported terms like this enter our everyday lexicon, they subconsciously drag all that problematic historical baggage right into our modern conversations. Here's another really surprising example, the term madam. It's widely used as a massive sign of respect today in schools, offices, you name it. But historically, back in France, madam was often used to describe women who managed brothels. It's just one of those words we've universally adopted without ever really questioning its root meaning. The contrast here is just absolutely striking. Imported terms like aurat and madam carry this hidden baggage connected to defect or illicit trade. Now compare that with indigenous terms like devi or mata. These inherently signify reverence, deep respect, and a literal goddess-like stature. Words carry completely different levels of cultural respect, and this vocabulary fundamentally shapes our entire societal lens. Section 2. Princess or Rajkumari. So to see how this linguistic baggage applies directly to how we raise our daughters, let's do a quick visualization together. Ready? First, close your eyes. Now, visualize the word princess. What do you see? Got it? Okay, now clear that image and visualize the word Rajkumari. Really hold those two images in your mind. The psychological contrast between those two visions is literally night and day. Princess typically brings up imagery of a delicate girl, in a pink frilly dress, waiting for a prince to rescue her. It implies a sense of fragility. But Rajkumari? No way. That instantly evokes the fierce, sword-wielding warrior spirit of a queen, like Rani Lakshmibai, riding a horse and completely ready for battle. And this brings us right to the exact consequence of our word choices. As the source perfectly sums it up, if you call her princess, she'll be delicate. If you call her Rajkumari, she'll break jaws. Raising a princess kind of breeds a certain societal fragility and dependence, right? Whereas raising a Rajkumari prepares her to fiercely defend herself and stand her ground against absolutely any disrespect. Section 3. Perspectives that change society. Now, this linguistic shift extends way beyond childhood. Intentionally changing our vocabulary can completely shift our cultural mindset as a whole. You see, the words we use act as a lens. When we change the words, we change the lens through which we view women. And that fundamentally increases safety and respect in our public spaces. Think about it. If we actively adopt these empowering indigenous terms, our perception transforms entirely. A woman teaching or guiding is respected as Saraswati. A woman serving food is seen as Annapurna. A working, earning woman is revered as Lakshmi. And crucially, a woman fiercely defending her dignity on the street is seen as Durga or Kali. The language itself literally commands an entirely different level of awe and respect. To wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a provocative thought to chew on. Based on the hidden power of words we've just uncovered, the heavy historical baggage they carry, and the vastly different mindsets they create for a child, what will you call your daughter starting today? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the power of our vocabulary, and I will catch you in the next explainer.